Sagittarius was originally a figure known as Pabilsab. His name translated as head or chief ancestor, and as the leader of his family and his tribe, it was incumbent upon him to be the master of everything. He was a hunter, he was a father, he was a spiritual healer, and he was also an amalgamation of various animals. He was not a centaur, but he had the torso of a man. Sometimes he had a dog's head behind him. He also had the body of a scorpion and a scorpion tail that likely wrapped around here. He had bird legs and a snake penis. This speaks greatly to his connection to nature, not just nature, but the raw, primitive, natural world, as well as the community and the tribe that he was tasked to lead. Strong Sagittarius in a chart will ensure that you have to be the bridge between the primitive past and modern society on some level. Whether you have to do that in your personal or professional life or both is going to depend on other things going on in your chart. This portion of the sky in this area right around here is the literal center of the galaxy. As far as we know, almost all ancient cultures that recognized this part of the sky saw it as being an access point to the other world, the land of the dead, and in some cases, the path that souls took on their journey through the afterlife. In the case of Pabilsag, we see him protecting the souls as they journey through the Milky Way. And as such, he is going to be a spiritual leader as well as a material world leader. So we have this trifecta of leadership in the natural, material, and spiritual worlds. Pabilsag was also synonymous with the deity known as Ninurta. He was originally an agricultural god, but became associated with war and victory later on. He went on many adventures and is likely the precursor to the Greek Hercules and the biblical Nimrod. He took a lot of risks and they paid off for him. Both Pabilsag and Ninurta are associated with success. Thus, Sagittarius is the constellation of success. Everything that Sagittarius touches is successful. A moon in Sagittarius means that in order to have a life of contentment and fulfillment, you must embrace and step into your role as a leader. There are many ways to do this in life. Whether this means you have to take on a paternal protective role in your home or take on a leadership or management role in your career is going to be dependent on other things in your chart. But a good rule of thumb is allow yourself to become this leader in both the personal and professional world. Depending on where the moon is on the horizon and what else you have going on in your chart will determine how and when these things play out for you. But success in this lifetime is pretty much a guarantee as long as you do everything else that your chart is telling you to do. You will always want to have that connection to nature and the spiritual world. If there's a problem with strong Sagittarius, and we will see this with moon and Sagittarius, that you may not realize you're doing anything special, but strong Sagittarius usually results in very strong intuition to a level where it's just coming to you very naturally and you don't notice it. This will probably be even more dominant when the moon is closer to the galactic center.